Well, there goes our first tribal. Yeah, definitely don't want to go back there again. Last night turned into an absolute disaster. The votes came up, and ultimately Bruno went out, and that's not good for me. And, yeah, I'm not too thrilled that I'm now on the bottom with Aubrey. And I'm perplexed. Well, this just sucks. That could have gone a whole lot better. Yeah, I guess, but at the same time, it could have been worse. It could have been one of us. Yeah, but still, would have liked to still have Bruno here. Yeah, well, we can't dwell on that. But the thing is, we are on the bottom, and people are 100% probably going to be out to get us. Well, I would say probably the three, Joseph, Reese, and Jay, most likely. So me and Grant are on the bottom, and we need to find our way out of it. And I don't know what we do, because for the most part, a lot of people put their votes on Bruno, and I don't know if they'll be willing to spare us after, we try to not go with the majority. So, I'm not feeling too good right now. I'm not feeling good at all. Well, I think the one way we can try and get out of the bottom is through, I guess, Kim and Chloe. Why? Well, because I feel like those two would be more likely to keep us over the other three. Because, we voted Jay. And I don't think Joseph and Reese would trust us then. So I feel like trying to get Kim and Chloe on our side is probably a better idea. Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess the plan worked out, did it not? Yeah, it did. But one thing kind of threw me off. What? The one vote for me. I don't know who the heck voted for me. It was probably Bruno. I don't know. I really don't know, because if he did, then there had to have been another vote for Jay, and it should have been 5-2-1 in that sense. So, Bruno went out, how I planned, perfectly, and now with him gone, I should be at the top of the tribe. Only problem is, I did receive a vote. Chloe tells me it's probably from Bruno. I do kind of believe her, but in that sense, then who just voted for Jay in that sense? The thing is, if Bruno did vote for me, then who was the other vote for Jay? Because I know Grant and Aubrey had voted for Jay. Oh, it was me. Why'd you vote for Jay if you knew that Bruno was the plan? Well, it was just to cover our bases. He still was going out 4-3. It was just in case if he played an idol, he still wouldn't have gotten his way. And Jay would have gone out anyway. I just needed to be safe. Well, you could have let me know. Well, you were still doing Bruno anyway, so it didn't really matter if I told you or not. So last night, I obviously voted for Kim. She didn't go home, which wasn't the plan, but, it wasn't my hope to try and send her home. It was just to warn her that she doesn't have as much power as she thinks. And I'm just throwing her the idea that Bruno voted for her. Obviously, he didn't. I did. But that just allows her to get more paranoid, and hopefully, she trusts me, and hopefully not everybody else. I see no reason why the other three wouldn't have voted for Bruno, so maybe one of them did to throw a wrench into the plan? I don't know. Maybe they thought they could write your name down and just get away with it. I'm not sure. Maybe, but I think we should still consider working with them until we are 100% sure it was one of them. Okay then. Thank you so much for saving me, guys. Of course, Jay. Yeah. Kinda sucks Bruno's gone, though. Yeah, it was arguably one of our strongest members, but we'd much rather have you here than him, I guess. Last night, we made the difficult choice to send Bruno home. We had to, because I have more of a relationship with Jay than Bruno, and I trust Jay more than Bruno. And I need a better future in this game with an alliance I can guarantee to trust. And with Bruno, I couldn't entirely trust him. But with Jay and Reese, hopefully, we can make a solid pack. And I guess in that sense, we can rope in either of the duos in. We can ring in either Kim or Chloe or Grant and Aubrey. We'll probably go with Kim and Chloe because Grant and Aubrey did write down Jay's name, and I don't know if he'll be down with wanting to keep those two. I feel like maybe we can work with Kim and Chloe. Yeah, maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Well, the thing is, they kind of controlled the last vote. Yeah, they did, but... And I guess if it weren't for Kim, then, you know, we probably wouldn't have ended up voting for Bruno, but... I feel like we still can work with them because I think we can trust them more than Grant and Aubrey, who did write your name down. Hey, girls. Oh, hey, Aubrey. Hey, Grant. Can you talk to you two for a bit? Sure. We understand we're not in a good spot. We know that. Both of you know that. Everyone here knows that. But I don't feel like we necessarily should go. And why is that? Well, I know we were close with Bruno, but we weren't against him going. Like, we knew he was going to be a threat later on, so we understand why you did it. It's just that I think maybe we did it a little too early. Yeah, we can't really play this game and not take risks, I guess, but... I mean, are you two fine with working with me and Aubrey? Well, we're considering it. Okay, great, because if it's one of those three, we don't really care who it is. We just want to stick around for another day. I understand. Aubrey and Grant want to work with me and Chloe, which is obvious because they're desperate. However, I feel like my future more lies with Joseph, Jay, and Reese. And that's because I feel like I can easily manipulate those three more so than Aubrey and Grant. Whereas Aubrey and Grant are more like... They're a bit more strategic and a little bit more physical in the sense. So I feel like it's probably better to work with weaker players who are probably not going to, you know, most likely flip, and try and get rid of bigger threats like Grant and Aubrey. So I don't really care if it's cold-hearted for me to decline their offer. It's just your game either is going to evolve or die. And my game's going to evolve, and Grant and Aubrey's games are going to die soon. Well, thank you, three, for sticking with the plan. Yeah, no problem. I am kind of curious, though. There were 4 votes for Bruno, 3 for Jay, and then a random vote on you, Kim. Yeah, well, let's focus on that after Grant and Aubrey are gone. Okay, I guess. Kim thinks this new group of 5 is like all sunshine, happy rainbows and whatnot, but it's not. And the reason for this is because of the vote count. I counted 4 votes for Bruno, and 3 votes for Jay, and 1 vote on Kim. Meaning one of the people in this group voted for Kim, or didn't go with the plan and voted for Jay. And I don't know who it was. It was probably one of the 2 girls. It was either Chloe or Kim. But at the same time, I don't see Chloe voting for Kim, and obviously I don't see Kim voting for herself, and I don't see the vote going anywhere else for Kim aside from Bruno. So, bottom line is, no one can be trusted here. So, what do you two think of the girls? I'm not really sure if we can trust them, because if Bruno received 5 votes, I would have trusted them, but he only got 4 votes. Meaning, one of the girls voted for Kim, and then, you know, it was obvious 3 people voted for you, Jay, and that would have been Aubrey, Bruno, and Grant. Or, you know, Bruno voted for Kim, and then, I don't know, someone put another vote on Jay. I definitely was a little confused about the vote result, but at the end of the day, I don't really care because I'm still in the game. So I figure we just focus on Grant and Aubrey first, and since we would have the numbers anyway, we can just get rid of Kim and Chloe, depending on who we think is either the one who did not vote with us, or the one who voted for me. In the sense that we keep losing every single challenge, then we can easily just send home Aubrey and Grant, and then after that we can send home either Kim or Chloe, depending on who we trust more. I guess, but that's in the sense if we do lose. Yeah, but I feel like Despite those hiccups you had in the challenge, Jay, I feel like we won't. Nope, not in this tree. Any luck, Aubrey? I think I got something. I don't think me and Grant can trust Kim and Chloe fully, so we just decided to go out of our way to go idol hunting, and I was able to find the idol, and I feel really good. I got it. Oh, awesome! But there was also a note on it. What did it say? Well, it said, obviously, congratulations, you found the hidden immunity idol, but it also said, the twist of this season is that there are 2 idols hidden at the camp, and once one of them is played, once an idol is played, it's automatically re-hidden at the camp it was found at. Oh, so we could practically just try and use a bunch of idols, and once they are back into play, we can just go looking for more. So in the sense, we'd have to go idol hunting a lot. Yeah, but that's in the case if we do have to, and I don't think we have to right now. This big twist is game-changing because 2 idols at a camp is obviously big. But that also means that the other team has 2 idols at their camp. So if I work out the logistics correctly, there should be 6 total idols that should be on the island without having been used at Tribal yet. 2 at our camp, 2 at the Ratui camp, and 2 at the Merge camp, which would be soon. And I'm feeling good, but I'm kind of puzzling what would happen if we used an idol that is from this camp in the Merge. I'm assuming it wouldn't really work. Well, if we're going down this route, we have to be aware that if we use these at the Merge, we can't really go back to our camps and look for, 2 other idols. Yeah, I'm aware of this. Definitely needs to consider that, and we need to use them wisely. I have to use my power wisely, because if I don't, I'm going to end up doing something stupid and messing something up. If I have to play this during the pre-merge, so be it. If I play it and waste it, so be it. I'll just have to go back out in the middle of the night and look for another one. Well then, Curtis, you definitely, redeemed yourself. We found something you're good at. Thanks, guys. I'm definitely still relieved that I was able to win my team immunity, because obviously that's awesome. And hopefully, I redeem myself in people's eyes and I can get off the bottom. That's scary. What? Curtis. How's he scary now? I mean, didn't you see how he did in the puzzle? He did great, and now a lot of people are now starting to talk to him. Curtis is now turning into a scary player. His recent victory in the challenge for us won him respect over Dirk, Kelly, Charlie, and Brittany. And if he got himself off the bottom that easily, the target is going to shift. And guess who it's going to shift on? The people in the minority. And guess who the people in the minority are? Me and Lisa. So that's not good. I kind of wish he did awful in the challenge. Why? So that way it could be easier for us to get out of this mess. I mean, with him winning, it's putting us on the bottom for sure, and one of us are definitely going out. I mean, I guess, but we could always look for the idol. I mean, the thing is, we're already targets. We don't want an even bigger target on our backs than we already have. I can't really work with Kaysen right now. He's just not a good player for my game right now. I'm on the bottom with him, and if I continue down this route, I'm going to be the next one after him. So I got to get off the bottom and into a better position. So if that means flipping on him and having to join, the people in the majority, so be it. How's swimming going? It's going great. I'm going to try and see if I can catch a fish, maybe. I mean, that would be great. What are you doing looking in a tree? Just trying to see if maybe we can find an idol. That would be pretty cool. On the note, it said that there were 2 idols hidden at a camp. So I decided to go back to idol hunting because having 2 idols in my possession would be great. And on top of that, if I do use one, then it will just be back in play and hidden somewhere else around the camp. So if I just play my cards right, I just would need to go idol hunting every so often just so I can get a general basis on where I think an idol could be at. I caught a fish! Oh, awesome. Any luck with the idol? Nope, unfortunately not. I'm kind of proud of myself. I caught a fish with my bare hands in the French Polynesian Islands in the South Pacific. And that's not something a lot of people can say they've done. So, I'm feeling pretty happy for myself right now. Guys, look, I caught a fish. Oh, well, good on you, Brittany. Yeah, nice. So if we're a majority alliance, then that means the other two have to go, right? Yeah, pretty much, duh. Does anyone care who it is? Nope, not really. Personally, I would say Kaysen. I don't know, Lisa doesn't really pose as much of a threat, so I feel like maybe getting rid of Kaysen to get rid of the tension might be better. I guess, but both are still viable options. Hey guys. Oh, hey Lisa, you wanted to talk to us? Yeah, it was about our, conversation about, me possibly working with you two. Oh, yeah, that. Well, I kind of still want to continue that. I'm on the bottom, and I don't really want to be on the bottom, and I don't want to really go down with Kaysen, so I do really want to work with you guys. Well, we get it, and we definitely will consider it. It's just that once Kaysen is gone, it's going to be 3-3, and I don't know how we get the numbers. Well, we could just flip Curtis and get rid of the other two. Lisa is fairly strategic, and she's pretty scary in that sense. The way I see it, I feel like she could be a much bigger threat than Kaysen. Kaysen is a little bit more predictable, whereas with Lisa, you don't know what she's gonna do. And she pulls me and Dirk aside, and she wants to work with us, but her plan doesn't really make any sense, because once Kaysen is gone, then it'll be 3-3. And yeah, we can flip Curtis onto our side, and probably get rid of, Charlie or Brittany. But I don't really want to get rid of those two, because I trust them more, and I trust them more than I do with Lisa. All I just want is to stay over Kaysen. Well, we understand that. Yeah, if you guys let me stay over Kaysen, then I will be willing to work with you two. And if you guys can get Curtis on our side, I really don't care if it's Charlie or Brittany. Well, again, we understand. But, we just need some time to think about that. So I just heard the conversation between Lisa and Dirk and Kelly. And by the looks of it, Lisa has a brain in her head. That's not good for me, because for the most part, the people on my tribe aren't really the smartest. The way I see it, if Lisa is playing strategic, then that means I can't have her here. So, logistically, I feel like it's smarter to get rid of her than Kaysen. So if we lose, I'm gonna have to push hard to get rid of Lisa over Kaysen. As much as Brittany doesn't like Kaysen, I think Lisa is a way bigger threat now. Now that I know about, how she's playing the game. Hey, Curtis, can we talk? Yeah, sure, what's up? Alright, so, interesting thing. What? So I was walking by through the forest, and I saw Dirk and Kelly talking with Lisa. Wait, Lisa, the girl on the bottom? Yeah. Well, what did she tell them? Well, she told them that they're willing to work with us to take out Kaysen. Oh, that's good. I'm not done yet. And once that happens, she'll be willing to work with Dirk and Kelly and take the rest of us out. Oh, that's kind of scary. I know, and the thing is, she plans to try and flip you over to try and get numbers so she can get rid of me or Brittany. Yeah, well, the thing is, I don't trust her at all, whereas with you and Brittany, I talk with you two, whereas Lisa made no effort talking to me. Exactly, so I feel like we are now planning what our next move's gonna be, and I think it's not gonna be Kaysen. I know he's protecting me, but the more I read him, Charlie just reads a bad dude. He just reads bad guy incoming. I don't know, maybe it's just the weird vibe I'm getting from him, maybe it's his constant, strategy talk, and his slight hypocrisy, because Yeah, Lisa might be playing hard, but wouldn't you also say he's playing hard too, by also trying to plan to make the move on her next? I don't know. Besides, I think I'd much rather get rid of Kaysen, because Kaysen brings down tribe unity. But at the same time, I'm not against voting off Lisa, but I just don't really have a full-blown reason to vote off Lisa, aside from what I was recently told by Charlie. Well, there's also a possibility that an idol could come up. I mean, her or Kaysen could have the idol. Maybe. I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is, I feel like maybe we should still keep some votes on Kaysen. Like, still put, like, 3 votes onto Kaysen. Since Lisa is voting Kaysen, maybe Dirk and Kelly could put some votes on Kaysen, and then me, you, and Brittany can vote for Lisa. And then depends where Kaysen sits. If he's willing to vote off Lisa, then Lisa's gone just like that, and we could easily, have power as a new group of 4. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't want to really ring in Kaysen and have him call the shots, because this is not his alliance. I'm not saying that, it's just that we try and ring him along for a vote and then just get rid of him next, I guess. And now all of a sudden, Curtis reveals he's practically got a brain in that head of his too. It gets me thinking that nobody on this tribe is that stupid as I initially thought, which isn't really good for me. But I guess in some ways that's okay, because as long as I keep my profile low enough than everybody else, I should be able to plot and scheme from below the radar and still have a stronger chance at winning than practically anyone else in my tribe. Welcome to your next immunity challenge. First things first, Ratui tribe getting a new look at the new Iray tribe. Bruno voted out the last tribal council. What? Damn, didn't see that coming. Alright, with that said, let's get on to today's challenge. For this challenge, you will each face off against an opponent on the other tribe. You will battle out, and if you knock your opponent into the water, you score your team a point. First team to 4 wins immunity, safe from the vote. Everyone else has a chance of being voted out. So without further ado, let's make the arrangements, and we'll get started. For our first battle, it's going to be for Ratui, Brittany, versus for Iray, Reese. Survivors ready. Go! Ooh, they're clashing. Very intense for our first battle. Brittany knocks Reese over. With one last shove, Brittany knocks Reese off, scoring Ratui their first point. Next up for Ratui is Charlie, taking on Joseph for Iray. Survivors ready. Go! Joseph already getting Charlie to the edge of the platform before the battle even begun. He knocks Charlie over. Joseph has the upper hand now. Ooh, Charlie gets Joseph off of him. He's now going for the strike. Ooh, Joseph trips Charlie. And now this is a bit more of an even battle. And Joseph knocks Charlie off, scoring his first point for Iray. Up next, we have Curtis for Ratui versus Kim for Iray. Survivors ready? Go! Curtis tries to make the first move, and already Kim knocks him over. Kim getting Curtis closer to the edge now. I wish I felt bad for you, but since you're on the other team, I don't. Kim's ready to deliver the final blow, but Curtis has something up his sleeve. Ooh, and he trips Kim. And now looks like Curtis has the upper hand on Kim. Kim trying to recover from that sudden attack from Curtis. And now she's on the edge, and she's trying to fight back, but she can only do so much. And Curtis barely uses all of his strength he can to take him down, scoring the second point for Ratui. How did I seriously lose to that guy? Up next, we have Kaysen for Ratui versus Jay for Iray. Survivors ready. Go! Jay already trying to make the strike on Kaysen. Ooh, but he hooks Jay. Let's see if that will help him or not, because he is on the edge. Kaysen gets Jay, hook, line, and sinker, takes him down, and scoring the third point for Ratui. They need one more point and they can win it. Up next, we've got Kelly for Ratui versus Chloe for Ire. Survivors ready. Go! Ooh, it's a close battle between these two right now. Ooh, and Chloe is not ready to lose this challenge and takes Kelly down with one shove. And just like that, it's 3-2, but still, nothing changed. Ratui still needs one more to win. Next up, we have Lisa for Ratui versus Aubrey for Ire. Survivors ready. Go! Lisa tries charging at Aubrey, but Aubrey just holds her stick out and tries pushing Lisa away. It seems to have worked, because Aubrey now has the edge over Lisa. Lisa is knocked down, putting the teams at even, meaning this last battle decides it all. For our last battle, it's going to be for Ratui, we have Dirk, and for Ire, we got Grant, the oldest members on their tribe respectively. The final battle commences. Survivors ready. Go! This is an important battle. This decides who's going to tribal council and who will be immune. Dirk getting the edge over Grant by a little bit. Ooh, and Grant knocks Dirk over. He's getting the edge over him now. Dirk flips Grant over, and now he has him over the edge. Dirk having the edge over Grant. This could do it. Never mind. Grant fights back, and now Dirk's over the edge. And with one final shove, Grant knocks Dirk off, meaning Ire have won immunity and are safe from the vote. Congratulations, Ire. You guys started to struggle a little bit, but won back nicely. You guys are now immune. No tribal council for you guys for a second time in a row. You guys can now head back to camp. Ratui, you've been to tribal council once. You know how it will work again. Tribal council tonight, you are losing your second member. Head back to camp, and I'll see you guys tonight. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we won immunity, but I am not thrilled at all that I lost to Curtis of all people. Well, it sucks that we lost again. Yeah, really does. Yeah, now we're about to lose another member. Am I worried? Kind of. I mean, I did have the responsibility of trying to win immunity for my team, and I didn't. But I don't think I'm going anywhere just yet, because I still think I have strong connections. I still have a strong connection with Kelly, and a strong connection with Charlie and Brittany. So, I think I'm alright. So, Lisa or Kaysen, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't really mind who it is. I mean, the thing is, Lisa didn't get us a point, whereas Kaysen did. So, I feel like we need Kaysen for challenges. So, I think Lisa makes a lot of sense. Yeah, true. My alliance wants to take out Lisa over Kaysen, and while I understand why, I would much rather just get rid of Kaysen. I mean, he's just kind of annoying. Sure, he might be good for our team in terms of challenges, but I can't trust him at all. And I know that's the same thing I can say with Lisa, but I have really no reason to target Lisa aside from her not being as strong as Kaysen. I honestly would much rather take out Kaysen. Well, we're not against it. I mean, we actually talked with Lisa, and she's actually not against voting Kaysen. Really? So if we put votes on Kaysen, we can have a unanimous vote if Lisa's doing it. Yeah, but honestly, I'd much rather have a stronger team. And Lisa is not one of our strongest, and Kaysen kind of is. I know he's kind of hot-headed and has his opinions about us, but we need him for our tribe. I mean, I guess. Hey, Brittany? Yeah? I already told Curtis this, but we are kind of planning to possibly split the votes on Lisa and Kaysen. Oh, why? There's a possibility they could have the idol. I mean, ain't no way they just sit at camp and do nothing. Like, they have to find something to get off the bottom. I guess, because I guess they aren't willing to just lay down and accept going out. Exactly, so I think we got to strategically put 3 votes on Kaysen and 3 votes on Lisa. Alright, what do you guys think? Well, I think we should still vote for Lisa, I think Dirk and Kelly are going to try and ring in Lisa to vote off Kaysen, so it'll be 3-3-1, depending on if Kaysen is going to stick with Lisa, or who knows, maybe he'll flip. It definitely is risky to try and keep the votes 3-3-1. Well, it depends on if Kaysen does try and stick with keeping Lisa, because I don't know what goes on with him. The thing is, I don't think it's smart in the sense that we try and convince Lisa to vote with us to take out Kaysen, because I don't trust her at all. But I feel like maybe this has to be the route we take. I mean, after me and Charlie had our discussion about Dirk and Kelly talking with Lisa, I feel like maybe Lisa is willing to work with us. There's a possibility Lisa does work with us, though. Yeah, but better safe than sorry, you know? And we don't really trust her anyway, so no harm, no foul. It makes sense to just split the votes on Kaysen and Lisa. Well, this is bad. Yeah, you think I don't know that? We're on the bottom, where one of us is probably being targeted right now. I earned my team a point, yet I still think I'm going out. And I don't know who we vote now. I mean, Curtis got us a point for crying out loud. So, I don't know who we vote now. Because I don't think they're going to vote for Curtis in any way, and I don't think we have the numbers to vote for Curtis. So, if possible, if I have to do some spying to get some information, then I'm gonna have to do that. Hey, where you're going off to? Gonna try and see if maybe I can find the idol. I don't know. We need something to save us. Yeah, we do. More like he's gonna need to find something to save himself. Because, well, obviously I'm voting for Kaysen tonight, and I really hope he doesn't find that idol, because if he does, I am not gonna be thrilled at all, and I don't know what then happens next. I mean, I'm pretty sure Curtis would probably go out then, but who cares? So still good with voting Kaysen? Yeah, I think I'm pretty obviously not gonna make it far if I just stick with him. Alright then. You think we can trust Lisa? Yeah, probably not, but I think we still stick with the split vote method. Yeah, so we vote with Lisa to take out Kaysen, Curtis, Charlie, and Brittany vote for Lisa, and that is that. Yeah, pretty much. I would much rather go one way or the other. I don't want to have to split the vote, but I think this is what we gotta do. There's a possibility an idol play could come up, and I mean, if we split it on Kaysen and Lisa, Kaysen might not have any other choice but to vote for Lisa. If he does, do I think he will? I mean, he might, but I don't really care if he does or doesn't. So, you know, if he does, then I guess that's good and Lisa goes out. If he doesn't, then, well, it ties, and I think we send Kaysen out there for... I feel like if it ties, we vote Kaysen on the revote. Wait, but didn't we just go on about how we can't trust Lisa? Yeah, but at least she's willing to work with us, whereas we don't know with Kaysen. We can just take her out at the next vote if we do lose again. Yeah, Kaysen might help us from having to go back to Tribal, but, you know, none of us can trust him, and we just can't work with him. I guess. I don't want to sound mean, but Kelly's kind of inconsistent with what she actually tells me. She tells me that she wants to target Lisa, and now she's just like backing off from the plan and thinks that if it ties on Lisa and Kaysen, we just vote off Kaysen in the revote. It's like, what was the point of bringing up the idea to vote off Lisa over Kaysen then? I don't know, but whatever, I guess. I guess if Lisa ends up being the next one to go after Kaysen, it doesn't really matter. All I'm just saying is I much rather keep winning a challenge, and Lisa is not one of our strongest members, whereas Kaysen, yeah, I don't like him, but I do recognize that he is a stronger player. So, I personally would much rather take out Lisa. So, I don't think Kelly's plan of taking out Kaysen in the revote makes really any sense. Guys, do you think that we should still stick with the plan on doing Lisa? I mean, I'd much rather do Kaysen, and if, you know, we just vote Kaysen, he'll go out unanimously. Yeah, but can't risk having the idol. I mean, if he has the idol, or, you know, Lisa has the idol and one of them plays it, you know, the other one would go out. But, you know, better safe than sorry. Okay, then. The thing is, I really want to vote off Kaysen. However, if I vote for Kaysen, and he plays the idol on himself, which he could have one, but, I mean, I don't think anyone should be paranoid about an idol. I mean, I don't think Kaysen has an idol. Besides, I've seen Charlie look for an idol, so it's a possibility Charlie has one over Kaysen. So I don't see any reason why we should keep Kaysen. But if I do that, and, you know, Kaysen goes out, then I'm happy with that, but, you know, maybe the Alliance might end up resenting me because I didn't go through with the plan on keeping the votes split 3-3. I don't know. So I climb up into the tree to get information, and I get some pretty interesting information. The votes are going to be split on me and Lisa. And if that's the case, and it's 3-3, then that means Lisa is probably gonna try and write my name down. So if she's coming after me, is there any real reason of me keeping her in the game? Like, is there? Kelly? Yeah, Kaysen? I just don't know what is happening tonight. I mean, no one's been talking to me. I'm just confused what's going on. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, Kaysen. Alright, if it's not me tonight, can I at least, like, not go home? Well, I mean, that's entirely up to you. Kaysen's desperate, so obviously he wants to try and get off of the bottom, but that's not gonna happen, because, I mean, if he tries that, then, well, probably prevent me from wanting to vote him off. And I kind of want to keep my vote on to him. So it's entirely up to him. If he wants to stay in the game, then that means he has to vote for his closest ally. I understand that the vote is probably going to be me or Lisa. I mean, I know it and I'm not going to hide it. It's just that if I vote for Lisa, how can I guarantee that, you know, I can have a chance at not going home? Well, to be honest, you don't, but I mean, if you can give us a good plea speech, then maybe we can consider it. Okay then. Next round, I really gotta rectify things with my tribe because I think a lot of people are distancing themselves from me, and I can't have that, because if I have that, then once Lisa is gone, I'm guaranteed to be the next one to go. So, I gotta plan carefully for next round. Welcome, Ratsui, to your second tribal council of the season. So, Brittany, you guys had the lead for a bit. What happened? Well, Jeff, it all kind of fell apart after we had our third point. I guess the other team just tried hard enough to, you know, not go back to tribal, and we just couldn't beat them. So, how are you feeling, Kelly? Because you were one of the people who haven't gotten a point for the team. So, are you worried? In some ways, yes, but tonight I think I'm okay, just simply because I haven't heard my name. What about you, Kaysen? Have you heard your name, despite winning a point for your team? Yeah, I have. And if it's me, then so be it. But I'm hoping I still have a few days left in me. Alright, with that said, it's time to vote. Kelly, you'll start us off. Lisa, I'm writing your name down because we're just trying to split the votes between you and Kaysen. I just really can't trust you at all. I'll go tally the votes. Alright, I have the votes. Now, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you want to play it, now be the time to do so. No? Alright, I'll read the votes. First vote, Kaysen. Next vote, Kaysen. That's 2 votes, Kaysen. 5 votes left. Third vote, Lisa. That's 2 votes Kason, 1 vote Lisa. Lisa, we're tied. 2 votes Kason, 2 votes Lisa. Kason, that's 3 votes Kason, 2 votes Lisa. 6th vote, Lisa, we're tied. 3 votes Kason, 3 votes Lisa, 1 vote left. The final vote. And the third person voted out, Lisa. Lisa, that's 4 votes. That's enough for tonight. You need to bring me your torch. Lisa, the tribe has spoken. It's time for you to go. Lower Tui tribe, you're now a tribe of 6. Question is, can you guys come back and rebel against the other tribe? Or are you going to be down another member? Only time will tell. Anyways, got nothing else for you guys. Grab your stuff and head back to camp. Good night. Well, that didn't go really well. I guess the tribe tried to split the votes on me and Kason had no choice but to vote for me. I can't really put it past him. I'm pretty annoyed that the entire side kind of lied to me and split the vote on me and Kason in case of an idol, or whatever. I spent 9 days in this game. That's not how long I wanted to go. I thought I was going to go further into this game, but you know, what can you do about it? It's all part of this game, man. I wish them all best of luck.